Thursday Night Baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, so the Bronx Bombers played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a three-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch. Jorge Mateo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air out to left. On the move is Stanton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Next, it'll be Ramon Urias. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And now the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball. John Means gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in his last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
Scooped up. And they'll tag him out in the rundown.
Batting second, the third baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mancini moving back to the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he'll make it into third base. As on the F7, he gets in there with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
He's got it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 1 for 5.
Ryan Mountcastle.
First pitch of the AB now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
You don't see it very often, a complete game shutout like they had yesterday. Hopefully that's the beginning of things to come, and their starting pitcher could get them deep into this one as well.
Count still at 1-2. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip the coin heads or tails. 2 terrific starting pitchers. Both teams firing their bullets. Their ace is going today. This should be a good one.
Trey Mancini is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Anthony Santander stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Fouled off. Still 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. In his career against this pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and a rather easy first out. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Yankees are challenging the
So here's one last look at it. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised if the challenge works out for them in this one.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. So now to the plate, Austin Wynns. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the first pitch.
No.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now it'll be Kelvin Gutierrez. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And now here is number 1, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First pitch on its way. Cole gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down the first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Gary Sanchez. He went deep in the contest last night.
Gary.
First pitch on its way. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into left. And an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Charging in is Santander. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to hit, Gio Urshela. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. As a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. But they lead it 1-0. Set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
racing for the heat. Don't care what people think, I'm important to me. Fallacy wide, above all, speak no line. He is I don't want to matter out the skyline. Some scheme trying to get rich and come up with a great lick. But I just want to fit in with the best of the best sex bitch.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Urshela is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next up is Cedric Mullins. Flew out last time up. And it's fouled away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ryan Mountcastle.
At the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now back.
Giancarlo Stanton now looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So the Yankees. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. So now into the box is Trey Mancini. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. A ball and 2 strikes.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. Back goes Stanton at the track. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Anthony Santander is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready now for Baltimore. Austin wins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Kelvin Gutierrez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, number 1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Full sets. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Halfway home tonight. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Here's Joey Gallo now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary home.
Hero, they call that deal chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind 0-2 now. Voit on second. Gallo on at first with nobody out. Hard ground ball to third. Well, he has some trouble with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So next to hit is Gary Sanchez. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed. This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it to second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jorge Mateo, and they could use a spark from him here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias. He'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One strike now from Cole. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to bat, Cedric Mullins. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Cole has his target. Here's the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Urshela is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Into the box, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman, number 29.
First pitch on its way.
Yep.
0-1, here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping in next, Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Hey, I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting the exchange right. Had to take that extra step. I think if he didn't have to do that, was a little quicker, he might have had the out.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Cesar Valdez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 4-1 ballgame. Now at the plate is Joey Gallo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The center fielder, Joey.
First pitch of the AB now. Next 0-2. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to dig in, Gleyber Torres. He grounded out last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Up next, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. And now the first pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring the ball up. So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Sanchez is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing into the pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
In now, Gio Urshela, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lined into left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Orioles 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Wynns.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
1 strike now from Cole. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So next to bat will be Kelvin Gutierrez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to stand in is number 1. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying. It ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Urshela has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 6-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
For the Yankees,
Infield shifted
baseman,
well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Rizzo.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first down. Now at the plate, Voit. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Left side of the infield into the shift. Reined in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So now here is Joey Gallo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Mullins will wait on it. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. New inning set to get underway, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's quickly 0-2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
He's got to hurry, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next, here is Ramon Urias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Digging in next, Cedric Mullins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Cole earns the win, his 2nd, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.
voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la 6-3 el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix. Viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. La baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo.
Inside the show. And now your host. Inside the show. And now your host,